Well, I feel really driven to do this, and compounded by the fact I'm repeatedly asked a lot of questions about approach, various techniques and philosophies and playing methods, etc. online, and once I write a reply, it's all done in one thing. So it makes sense to present this all under one roof, so to speak. Plus the drum community, bless all of them. There is such a fabulous community, and they've all been massively encouraging about me doing this project. And I feel like I'm coming from a good place of qualification. I've been on the road since I was 16 when I became professional, in pretty much a big mixture of musical genres. And I think it's of terrific value that I've been able to work from clubs to stadiums to concert halls all over the world and travel so much and play with such unbelievable musicians from all these different genres. Plus all the practical experience and everything else, and the ways of trying to cultivate improvement over many decades. So I feel that I've got quite a lot to offer with this. I like to think of this as a series of standalone videocasts rather than a complete course. Plus, I really wanted to make it affordable, so there's no subscription fee, i.e. no ongoing financial commitment. You can really choose the ones that are more of appeal, more of relevance to you, the viewer. Plus, with this kind of pick and mix thing, I can address sort of more niche areas of things which don't really get covered in too many traditional courses. Well, in addition to the different format, at the heart of all this is my wish to try to instill in other drummers, student drummers, even fellow drummers even, to really research and look and delve into their own personal resource and a lot of the reasons they want to play. I'll show you all my reasons and my applications and my methods, but at the end of this I'd really like to offer some kind of confidence-inspiring stuff for other drummers that makes them look a little more into their own imagination and to kind of start creating for themselves a little more. And of course, the music is the bottom line to everything. If the musical value isn't there, what's the point? Packaged in the more playing tutorials, there'll be at least one track to take away, download with a corresponding click track, so that the drummer can throw what they want at it in terms of the interpretation and expression. And there'll be a drum guide, like a PDF or sort of even a rough guide for the drummer to follow that.
Once more with feeling.
Plus, I'm going to be listing a good amount of what I feel is corresponding inspirational YouTube links featuring magnificent performance, in the hope that they're as inspirational for the drummers as they are to me. Also, I should say, I'll be including snippets of interviews I've done with a lot of inspirational musicians that I've worked with down the years. Plus, I'll be setting up an online club which drummers can become a member of once they've downloaded 10 of the videocasts over any period of time. And once a member, they can participate in our members-only forum, and that'll be a place I'll be able to participate and join into. Sure, it'll be broad. There'll be topics covered on improvisation, interpretation, odd time signatures, expression, right through to sort of more practical aspects of being a musician, being on the road, life in studios, etc., etc. I'll be covering a lot about my own playing and expression and principles, but highlighting a lot of the influences that I had in my formative years of playing, that all of whom had a real effect on me to one degree or another, in the hope that that's inspiring too. And I should remember that, we'll tackle these niche areas such as the relationship between a second instrument and your main instrument at the drums, and how that all starts to work out too. Well, I'm looking to launch the first batch, say half a dozen videocasts or so, in late September. And these will be hosted on my website, garyhusband.com, which is currently in redevelopment. We'll then release a second batch about a month or so after that. And from then on, I'll be presenting these as often as possible in relation to my working career and touring commitments. So it'll be ongoing and flexible, and members can suggest topics which I'd be delighted to read about, maybe a lot of which I can tackle.
Once more with feeling.
Where? Did you see a beast of a kit somewhere? Yes, this will be featured rather heavily, and if not in full formation, I'll be breaking it down into different configurations to suit the musical styles I'm presenting, and right down to the bare bones to present things like exercises and stuff. So you'll be seeing a lot of variations on what you see here. My pleasure. Thanks.